Hello. So we're gonna talk about liver because I had to give presentation on liver in 2 weeks' time. Introduction. The liver is a vital organ in the body, responsible for variety of important functions. It's a vital organ in the body, important variety of responsible actually responsible for variety of functions such as detoxifying harmful substances, producing bile for digestion, and storing nutrients. In this presentation, we'll discuss the anatomy and physiology of the liver, common liver diseases, and the way to maintain liver health. What is the difference between anatomy and physiology? I'm asking ChatGPT. Anatomy and physiology. Anatomy and physiology are two closely related but distinct fields of study in biology. While both deal with study of living organism, there is a key difference between two. Even though the two closely related but distinct fields, distinct fields of study in biology, closely related but distinct field. What does distinct mean here? Distinct is recognizably different in nature from something else of similar type. Closely related, but you can still differentiate them. So, distinct field of study in biology. While both deal with study of living organisms, there is a key difference between the two. Anatomy is the study of structure of living organism. Anatomy is study of the structure of the living organism, including their organs. Its anatomy talks about the structure of the living organism and their organs, tissues, and cells. It involves examining. I forgot how to say examine. Examine. That is examine.
Examine.
Examine. Examine. Examine. It involves examining, examine,
Examine.
examining, examining. Fine, I can't tell that. Don't know how to pronounce examine. Examining in the physical characteristics of an organism or part of an organism. It involves, because it's related to structure, it involves examining the physical characteristics of an organism and part of an organism, such as its size, shape, and location. It's basically physical. Everything is physical. Anatomists often use dissection or dissection. Is
Dissection.
dissection. Often use dissection microscopy and other techniques to examine the internal and external structures of organisms. For example, anatomy,
anatomy,
Anatomy. It's not anatomy, it's anatomy.
anatomy,
Anatomy.
anatomy,
Anatomy. Anatomists often use dissection, microscopy, and other techniques to examine the internal and external structure of organism. For example, anatomists may study the structure of the human heart looking at the chambers, walls, blood vessels that make up the organ. Physiology, on the other hand, is a study of function of living organisms. Physiology, on the other hand, is study of function of the organism, function of living organisms. It involves examining how different part of an organism work together. Function, it examining how different parts of the organism work together to carry out various biological processes. How different organs, or organism, rather, how different parts of the organism work together to carry out various biological functions or processes such as metabolism, circulation, and reproduction. So physiology studies about the study is study of the function of living of living organisms. Study of living organism. It involves examining how different part of the organisms work together to carry out various biological processes such as metabolism, circulation, and reproduction. Physiologists may study how heart pumps blood throughout the body, how nervous system controls movement, or how kidneys filter waste from the blood. In summary, in summary, summary,
Summary.
in summary,
Summary.
summary, in summary, in summary, anatomy focuses on the physical structure of the living organism, while physiology focuses the process and function that enables those structure to work properly. Processes and function focuses on the processes and functions that enables these structures. Studying the structure, it works on the process and functions that enable the structure to work properly. Both anatomy, both anatomy and physiology are
physiology,
physiology is like F-I-Z, physiology,
physiology,
R. How do we say R? Physiology are important for. Is it far? Then if A-R-E is R, what is F-R-A? Is far.
For.
R, for are important for understanding how living organisms function. They are often studied together to gain a complete understanding of biological systems. All right, that is, I think, the difference between anatomy and physiology itself covered 10 minutes. Cheers.